Hi everyone, welcome to Pagina's Hub Coding Challenges series. Here we are going to discuss the interview challenges based on my personal interview experience. If you are preparing for coding interviews or just want to sharpen your programming skills, then you are in right place. I will be breaking down common coding problems and sharing the strategies and offering the tips that helped me during my interviews. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification so you never miss a video. Let's build your skill and confidence together. Feel free to drop any question in the comments and I will make sure that address them in upcoming videos. Let's get started. In this series, I am going to discuss the coding challenges which are asked from different MNC companies and product based companies in my interviews. I just collected them and want to discuss with you guys in detail to clear different level of technical interviews from freshers to experience level. Forces in L1 level of interview, that is finding the sum of adjacent elements in the list. So as you can see, the list which is consisting of 100, 20, 5, 10, 6 and 4. This is the given list. Now we have to find out the output of this list, that is sum of the adjacent elements. The expected output should be, or the expected output list should be 120 and 50 as well as 10. So, before starting the code, we have to understand that how we can achieve this one. So, in this particular requirement, the first we have to check the condition, that is the length of the L element or the L list should be even because we are finding the adjacent elements sum. So I'm going to write the condition to check that condition, that is if length of this particular list divisible by 2, whenever the remainder is 0, then it is even length. How we will find out the even number, right? Like that we have to apply the logic here. Next we have to traverse this list with the help of the for loop, that is I'm taking I as a iteration. So in the range of length of L I am taking. So you can ask the question like why I am taking the range here instead of I can traverse the directly that particular list. But here we are finding the sum of the adjacent elements, so we have to traverse by the indexes as well, so it will be easy to add the adjacent elements. So just have traversed that for I in the range of length of L. So I'm starting from 0. I'm specifying, even though the range will start from the 0, I'm specifying manually because here I'm giving the stepping value as 2. Because in each iteration we are adding the two adjacent elements and we are jumping into the next element. So that's why. Now just I'm taking the another list, that is L1. So before that we have to define that empty list. So L1 dot append. Append is used to add the elements at the end of the list. I hope you are aware of this append function from the list functions. So I'm just appending the value of L at the 0th index plus L of I plus 1. So in one iteration I am adding the two elements, so like that. So in the first iteration like 0 and 1 it will add for the L1. So I am giving the stepping value as 2, so it will, after adding these two, it will step into 5, then it will add 5 and 10, then it will add 6 and 4. So I'm just coming out of this for loop and just I'm printing the particular this new list. Let's run this code and we can see the output as, it takes some time to run. Just wait for the code. Yeah, you can see now 120, 15 and the 10. This is the output. So this is one way, that is I can say very lengthy code. Whoever the fresher are there, like in the between like 1 to 3 years of experience, they can write this kind of code. But if any experienced people are attending, or for experienced people this question is asked, then interviewer might expect shorter line of code, I can say, or that candidate can should use the special features of the Python. Now we can, how we can short this lengthy code into the shorthand of code by using the special features of the Python, we will see. So now in this case I'm going to use the list comprehension, because anyhow at the expected output should be the list, so I'm just using the list comprehension. So I hope all you guys are aware of the list comprehension concept. If not, just go to the Python basic challenges series. There I've explained the what is the list comprehension and how we can use those list comprehensions. Okay, so now I'm using the list comprehension. So the syntax is like, just I'm defined the empty square brackets. There I'm just traversing this list. So again the same thing, that is for I in range of the length of L, and stepping value should be 2, and this series or the iteration should start from 0. Sorry, this is some typo mistake. Yeah, now what we have to do directly, we already, by using the list comprehension, we are going to uh, create the list based on the existing iterable. So I'm just no need to define any empty list. So I'm just adding the values from the list, that is L of I plus 1. So it is automatically going to create the new list, that is L1 I can define. Just I am going to print this L1. So just run it. You can see 120, 15 and the output, 10 as the output. So the interviewer, as I discussed earlier, interviewer will expect the shorthand of code from the candidate experienced. So if anyone, uh, for any experienced people, they ask this question, then just try to write in this way to impress the interviewer, I can say. That's it for today's coding challenge. I hope you found it fun and educational. Remember to give it a try to yourself and share your solution in comments. If you want more coding challenges, don't forget to like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Happy coding. See you in next time.